Hello, dear Squarespace friends. A couple of nice updates for you this week. We're starting with email campaigns, a tool that you know I love very much and which I've been using for my email marketing for many years. So Squarespace introduced two new things. In automations, we can now add personalization. We can already do this in blasts, and they have now added it for automations as well, which is great. Automations are basically automated emails that are triggered by either a subscription or a purchase on your website. How do we do this? So we just write, so normally we would just write like, dear customer, something kind of generic in the automation that is triggered by a purchase in this case. So now what we can do is if you enter shift and the open curly bracket, you will get some personalization options. You can also see here in the right hand side where it says to see personalization options, type the open bracket here. And so if you cannot remember the shortcut. And so we want to use the customer first name. And then it will also pop up a window here. And this is to give you an alternative title here in case someone doesn't have a first name or whatever variable you choose here. So we could just say dear customer, for instance. Now, because it is for purchases, usually, you will have a first name because customers always have to fill out the name field on the purchase form or on the checkout form. And then we're just going to add a little comma here. And now, when they get their email, it will be dear and in this case, their first name. So that is really nice. I'm really glad that they added this now for automations as well. The other new thing is that we have some more options now when we set up the automation. So as you might know, we can set it up to be triggered after a purchase. And, when you click on that, you can also change that to be triggered after a person subscribes to one of your mailing lists. Then you can also select the product here. So you just click on that and it will give you all of your products in your store. I love that. That's really nice. Or you can just say, any product, then this email will be sent to anyone. And now what is new is that we actually have a condition. So this is the first time that we're getting a condition. So I really hope that this means we're going to get a lot more here. So the first one that we're getting is total order count. So for instance, if you say, well, if you order more than 3, you will get a discount code, for my shop for other products, something like that. So you just, click on this here, select the condition. In this case, we only have the one, total order count. And then in here, I can change that, and we'll change it to 3. And then in my email, so I'll just add my text here. I'll say, hey, as a thank you, for purchasing more than 3 items, you qualify for this special discount. You can add a, an end date here if you want. This is all optional. And then the other nice thing is, we can actually add the discount code straight in this email. So you just go to the insert point here. And then here you can select discount. It's grayed out because I already added it. You can only add 1 discount per email. And then if you, have a look at the discount field, then here you can just add it as you do, with any discount in your commerce shop. And if you add a discount here, that will automatically add it to your list of discounts in your commerce shop as well. I love how this integrates. This is one of the reasons I love using Squarespace for everything. And, so if I didn't want to have an end date, I could just click here, for instance, on, never expires, then it's good forever. Or I can just, put an expiration date here as well. So now if someone makes a purchase of more than 3 items, they will automatically get this email here. So, so I really, really like this. And like I said, I hope this is, just the first of many more to come. The other update that Squarespace made is to our Fluid engine. And, oh, actually, this might also be, I wonder, it might be available for 7.0 as well, actually. Have a look if you're still on 7.0. But basically, you know our forms that we can use. We can now apply background colors. You know, this is really nice. So let me just go into edit mode for my form. And on the design tab, you just click on background and voila, here is my background. You can change the color here. So you can give it any color that you want. And you can also apply a corner radius. I just love that we can do the corner radiuses. If you've been around web design for a while, I mean, gosh, we always used to have to, use CSS for this. And now we can just, do it right here in the editor. So I really love this. And then we can also change the padding. And then, voila. So here you now have a really nice looking form with a background color. And I think we can probably, if we go to the color here, yeah, you can even change the transparency, so you can even change the transparency settings for this as well, if you want to. So yeah, lots of good things. And so I hope you enjoyed the updates. Give it a like if you did, and see you next time. Thank you.